Xhosa Language International Conference, Bayview Room, California State University, Hayward, California. Paper presentation titled Swahili for the East, Xhosa for the West, by me, Alex G. Iguneweka. About myself. I was born, raised, and educated in Nigeria until 1996, when I moved to the United States of America for further studies and linguistic research. Since my arrival into the United States, I studied and obtained the following qualifications: instructional strategies for the adults and the adolescents at the UC Berkeley, certificate in pharmacology for healthcare professionals at Contra Costa College, San Pablo, California. Then I move on to have my bachelor's degree in business administration, majoring in health management at the American Heritage University, San Bernardino. I'm the founder, president of Xhosa Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Institute based in the United States, and now incorporated in Abuja under the Corporate Registry Commission or something like that, called Xhosa Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, Nigeria. Books written and published: one, Teach Yourself Xhosa Language, Book 1. I have it here. This one, and this is the beginning, the scratcher of the whole writing series about the Xhosa language. And the second one was the Dictionary of Xhosa Language, which I wrote in 1987. And this book is here. And this book was launched at the National Theatre by the former Honorable Minister of Culture, that's Prince Tony Momo. And the third one was the Complete Dictionary of Xhosa. I think there was one before then. This is another one. This is titled Teach Yourself, or the third, Teach Yourself Xhosa Language, Book 2. And then the complete Dictionary of Xhosa Language, which is the fourth book on the same subject. From a tender age, I recognized the imperativeness for an indigenous national language for my country, Nigeria, because in those years, or in those days, 1950s, it was the practice of the SY Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation, NBC, to read the national network news in the English language or the language of the colonial masters, and then translate it into about 9 Nigerian languages on hourly basis. Those languages are Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Edo, Kanuri, Izan, Efik, Nupe, and T, respectively. To me, this was not only boring, it was high waste of manpower, time, and material resources, because the vernacular network newspaper, as they called it, translation took the better part of the daily radio program, coupled with the fact that there was no other radio or television service in Nigeria as at that time to entertain the youth and adults throughout the country, except the rediffusion, local house-to-house wiring technology. Necessity, they said, is the mother of invention. Thus, I began the lifelong pursuit of my vision by the evolution of what we now know as the Xhosa language. Nigeria in history. In 1914, the northern and the southern protectorates of the colony and administrative boundaries set up by the British colonialists were removed, and the colonies merged by Sir Fred Lord Lugard, who was the first Governor-General of the Federation of Nigeria. Sir Lugard was on a mission of the British Empire, at the era when the Western powers rushed into the African continent to grab, conquer, divide and rule the motherlands from north to south, east to west regional countries. Lugard's amalgamation became the first political turning point and a milestone development. It brought about the birth through the merger of a unit geographical entities and nation now known and called Nigeria. Therefore, Nigeria did not evolve through any monolinguistic and cultural ethnographic origins. The name Nigeria was invented by Lady Lord Lugard from two sets of words, Niger areas, or the geographical stretch of lands surrounding the present-day River Niger that started from the foot of Jalon Highlands in northwest Africa and terminated in the Atlantic Ocean in the southern part of Nigeria, West Africa. As if that was it all, the name of Nigerian national currency, the Naira and the Kobo, respectively, were equally invented or evolved from two sources, the River Niger area for the Naira currency notes and the Kobo from the Portuguese copper mints that were traded into Nigeria about the 1400 AD. The Xhosa language evolution, metamorphosis, and aims and objectives